I am 63 years old, and I am a neurologist as profession, and I love to run since 5 years ago. Before I ride bicycle a lot, but my wife convinced me to start running 5 years ago. I began to love to be running and moving along the mountains. And the races appear, and I began to run little by little, and now I love the great distance. At first, I didn't know nothing about that. I used to run 5-10 kilometers, and I began with races with 25 kilometers, and after I decided to do a marathon, a road marathon, in 2015 with my wife. So we trained and we did it in 4 hours. Well, but it was a little bit difficult for us because we don't have the necessary adaptations for energy, and we are not adapted to so long distance. And we have to eat a lot of carbs because at more or less 30 kilometers we feel bonking, feeling the energy going down. Well, it was difficult, but we are new in the field, and it must be normal like this. It was what people say to us, it's normal. Okay, I arrived to the 100 kilometers race in 2018. I have done my first 100 kilometers race, and was very, very difficult. And I think I ate 12 gels and 12 bars, and always needing that I am not very well of my stomach. I couldn't eat another thing. Well, after this, I began to run. I began to read, and I heard something about the use of this in athletes that were fat adapted. Faster study, which Peter Lefty also was participating. And someone has talked me about the Vespa site that was a very good site, very well site, with a lot of information about fat adaptation and the use of a product that was really good. The problem is that in Portugal we don't have Vespa for trying. And after I speak with Peter, and I tried the Vespa in 2019 when I went to Boston Marathon, and Peter sent for my hotel a package for I try Vespa. I was really a little bit doubtful about that, but I tried it, and now I am completely convinced about the benefits of using Vespa. When I was in Boston, I have done the Boston Marathon with my wife. Well, we have done it slowly because she was not there, and I want to do with her. We have done in 4 hours, so it was a slow marathon. But 10 days after, I have done the toughest mountain race in Portugal, this Madeira Island Ultra Trail Mute, that is 115 kilometers in the Madeira Island, that is going down, up and down, very, very tough. And I've done in 26 hours. I was the fourth of my age group, but I have done it well 10 days after Boston Marathon. For me, it is during 2 hours, 3 hours at most, I feel the results and the efficacy of Vespa. After that, I need to take another one. And the fact that in race I didn't eat nothing more special, some bananas banana and some fruit and a little bit of ham and nothing more. Some fluids, electrolytes is what I eat in a long distance run. Nothing more. The gels and the bars finished. I don't need that at all. It's for me it's rubbish. Nothing. I see most of my friends always eating gels, and some hours after they are vomiting and without energy because they couldn't go 100 miles eating all this stuff. It's not feasible. I never had bonking. I could, sometimes I want to go faster, but I have, perhaps I don't have the energy, but I don't bonk. And if I take some carbs and using Vespa, it's a boost. So before using bonking was and stomach problems of using too much gels and bars, and the recovery was much more longer. The recovery was 1 week, 2 weeks with the legs swollen, the feet swollen. Now I don't have, if you want, I could show you my feet. They are only Bluetooth, blue nails, I want to say blue nails, but the feet are not swollen. I have done this month two long races, 200-mile races, one 3 weeks ago and now this one. Of course, I feel the muscles yet a little bit sore, but nothing special. Today I was to the Pilates class this morning to elongate, and now I am going to walk for the hospital in the afternoon, so no problems at all. So I think Vespa is the great product and has changed my way of doing long distance runs. If you are fat adapt and also carb adapt, so flexible, you have the two engines working, two engines with fat and carbs working for energy. But the problem is that the carbs is the fuel, the tank is little, and the fat tank is very big tank that can take use for a long way. Try it and you see by yourself, because for the septic, as I was septic and I was afraid of side effects, of gastric side effects, nothing at all. It was very well tolerated, and it is has a nice flavor that is not harmful to the stomach at all, and very well tolerated. So no problem. What I could say, try it. You have only to try it to see the benefits, of course.